Story title: Imaginary Wall. Author name: Famicom Wave. I work for a vacation rental company on an island. It's my job to go inspect the condos regularly and make sure everything is looking good, or if repairs need to be done, etc. Last month I was inspecting the units as usual. I had a list on my phone of about 10 units to inspect, take photos, and send a report back to the owners. We have about 150 or so units that we manage, and I've been to all of them at least one time or another. Anyways, one afternoon last month, I was going in and out of the units, just doing my job, when I came to the end of my list. The last condo to inspect was 2110. I walked in, and I was shocked. There was a kitchen to my right, bathroom to my left, bedroom area ahead of the bathroom on the left side, and to the right, where there would normally be a sofa, coffee table, and TV area, was just a big dining room table against a mirror wall. The normal setup for a studio, one-bedroom unit is always like that. Kitchen, bathroom, beds, living room area with a TV, sofa, etc. The larger two-bedroom units have a big living room area that leads off into another bedroom, bathroom, lanai, etc. But this wasn't a two-bedroom unit as far as I could see. I looked in the mirror and adjusted my clothes, pulled out my phone, backed up so I wasn't in the picture due to the mirror reflection, and sent it to my boss on Google Hangouts. Hey, is this a new unit or something? No living room. What the heck is going on here? I texted. I then wiped my face with my arms and noticed I was pretty sweaty and greasy, so I went to the bathroom, turned on the light, and washed my hands and face real quick. When I came out of the bathroom, to my utter astonishment, there was this huge living room, sofa, love seat, coffee table, etc., leading into another bedroom with another bathroom and everything. It was all of a sudden a two-bedroom unit. I went pale white with fear and felt dizzy. Was I losing my mind? I texted my boss again. Never mind, I think I must just be seeing things. I immediately shut off all the lights and got the hell out of there ASAP. I don't really feel comfortable going back. When I checked my cell phone later, the picture I took was just the living room in the two-bedroom unit. No mirror wall. Nothing like what I saw when I first entered. Personal thoughts. So what caught my attention first was the fact that he was very greasy and sweaty. But I posted this on the Reddit thread, and he responded by saying that it's just normal, he's normally hot there, it's like 90 every day, and he wasn't turning on the ACs in the room to save time. Where my mind was heading was that his brain was concentrating, like he was peering into an alternate reality. But perhaps it's not that, or maybe it is, it just didn't require mental effort. Something just triggered it, and it's not entirely clear what it would be. And it sounds like much more than a hallucination, because the details were so vivid. He even saw himself in the mirror. I still think there's some validity in the idea that he was witnessing what the universe of a different reality was like, but only able to glimpse or step foot into it for a brief period of time. I wonder what could trigger that. Or alternatively, perhaps he really did hallucinate, but the way he describes it, I don't know. It seems like more than a hallucination to me. Have you ever had a similar experience, where you saw something that was a certain way, and then moments later it changed back to be in the way that you remember it being? Something like that. If you've experienced it, or other hallucinations, let me know in the comments. Second story. Story title: I was suddenly much taller than normal. Author name: Ghost on Toast. This happened a few days ago. My husband and I were at home. Neither of us were intoxicated, etc. Just a normal evening. For reference, I'm 5'8" and my husband is 5'7". We've been together for years and know very well what the other one looks like head on. I had gone to the kitchen to make a sandwich, and something just felt off. I wasn't sure what until my husband asked if I was taller than usual. I was flat-footed and barefoot, but realized my viewpoint was as if I was on my tippy toes. I could see the top of the fridge, and my hips were above the kitchen counter. I turned to face my husband, and he seemed much shorter to me than usual. Our eyes are usually pretty close to even, but they seem much lower than mine. He says he felt like his height didn't change at all, just mine. Understandably, we were both freaked out, and were wandering around our apartment trying to figure out what was going on. Suddenly, everything felt right again, and I returned to the kitchen. I could no longer see the top of the fridge, and the counter was back even with my hips. My husband returned, and both of us looked right again to the other. It was like once we couldn't see each other anymore, it fixed itself. I've heard of Alice in Wonderland syndrome before, but for it to happen where someone else can see it seems impossible. Personal thoughts. Well, this is one of the more unique glitches I've yet to read. A height anomaly like this is truly bizarre, and especially given that your husband was around to witness. And it appears to be more than just a sensory glitch, because you both saw yourself as taller, even based on hip angle relative to the counter, the fridge height through your vision, and so on. I honestly just don't know. I've never seen anything like this. No anecdotes. There's no obvious explanation that pops into my mind. Because both of you saw it. If it was just you, perhaps. But two people seeing someone taller than they normally are. Huh. Very strange. Has anyone else ever experienced anything like this? It doesn't have to be height, but some kind of physical anomaly that more than one person experienced on another. I'd love to know. And as always, if you liked the video, consider giving it a like.